around. The objective is to get it on the flank of your enemy so you can shoot down the sides and hopefully hit multiple men. One more question over here. Well, so that's what we're going to go through right now. So, first of all, what you're seeing out here is our gun crew is going to start the loading process. What they just did was check to make sure there was nothing in the barrel, but now they're going to take that what's called sponge rammer that has a hard wooden rammer on one side and a wet woolen sponge on the other. The objective is they're putting that down the barrel to extinguish any embers that are in there. On the back of the gun, you may have noticed that one of our crew members is standing up along the barrel with their thumb on the back of it. They are plugging up what is called the vent of the cannon. It's where the gunpowder is going to be set on fire, so they need to plug that to stop what fire needs to live, which is oxygen, air. So they're plugging that up, again, safety procedure. They've now advanced that cartridge of ammunition and seated it into the muzzle of the gun.
Ram down cartridge.
And now that sponge rammer has been flipped around and they are ramming the cartridge all the way to the breech of the gun. Very important that the cartridge is all the way at the breech of the gun, because if it's not, the cannon will not go off. Now, the person who was plugging up the vent is going to pull out a long wire called a priming wire. They're going to put that down the vent of the cannon and they're going to break open that powder charge that's inside of there, exposing the gunpowder. Once they've done that, they're going to take a long tube, today paper tubes, filled with additional gunpowder and put that down into the top of the barrel. The time period they could have used quills or even metal tubes inside of there. And now there's only one thing left to do, so this is your cue. Plug up your ears.
Make ready. Step back a little bit. Fire.
Our gun crew is real good at doing this. So, all of that process just to fire the cannon once, right? That's why each of these crew members has to be really good at what they're doing. They have to be able to do that process without even thinking about it. Because when you're in the middle of a battle, right now we have the luxury, nobody is shooting back at us.